What's up, people? Al Your Sports. Yes, I'm back. Off the IR. Been on injury reserve for a minute. Vid snatched me up. But I'm back, man. I'm back. Trust me, I feel it. The energy's back. Everything's back. Enjoy the show, man. Let's get it cracking, man. Al Your Sports. The raw truth. The saga continues, bruh. You already know. Ha. Let's get it cracking, baby. Y'all already know, baby. Woo! Quickest 15 minutes. Al Your Sports. It feels good to be back, man. Oh, man, I felt handcuffed there for a couple of weeks, man. You know, it's nothing like when you can't do what you love to do because your body feels handcuffed in some type of way, chained up or something. And even though I kept doing the Friday thing, but a lot of y'all knew I wasn't 100. Y'all could see it, I wasn't 100. You know what I'm saying? But let's get this show started, man. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Continue to show your love. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City. Nueva York. D Beeman. One thing I want to tell y'all, whoever wants to invest, this is your opportunity. If you're looking to flip some money, hit my man Dwayne Beeman up. He'll set you up with some type of investment package. Talk to him. There's opportunity. And when there's opportunity, there's life. So I've been did my shit with him. So y'all want to get in, this your opportunity. You know what I mean? Credit fix. Never too late to get your credit fix. IG me, inbox me, email me, al.newyork@yahoo.com. Never too late to get your credit fix. Need advertisement? Hit me up and I'll bless you. Hit me up and I'll bless you. And every Friday, open sessions and giveaways. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell people you know, the more, the merrier. Okay, let's get the show started. And we're going to call this round one of the playoffs with the wild card game. But before I even touch all of that, I got to check this individual. And I'm going to be as polite as possible because I'm being monitored for my wording. So he's lucky that I can't unleash like I want to unleash. And we're talking about Stephen A. Smith, a.k.a. Daffy Duck, going in on my Cowboys. I'm calling you out, dog. I'm on the Al Your Sports Show, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all that. I'm calling you out. Let's sit down, dog. You keep running your mouth about the Cowboys. You think it's a game. And what's sad is you ain't even got a team that you could call your team, but yet you wanna clown the Cowboys for whatever reason when you a clown. So you're a clown clowning a team, and you think it's cool because you got people watching and laughing, etc. I wish you sat down next to me with that, Stephen A. I would check you out, dog. Like I would get to you and I would get through the grit suit. I will peel your skin back and break your style down. Because beside you having bread, you a clown. And I'm going to leave it like that because I got to watch my wording. If not, I would have demolished you right now. I swear to my son, I would have demolished you. But I'm going to leave it light because I'm not trying to get, my shit not monetized because of my wording. So let's move on to the show. I just have to get that out there because this clown always trying to clown my team. Always. And it's not funny at all. All right, let's start off the show. Going to Paul Brown Stadium this Saturday as the Cincinnati Bengals defeated the Vegas Raiders 26-19 in a well-played game. The Raiders came and they played. Bengals led at the half 20-13. Raiders had that last drive to try to tie it up, send it to overtime. I don't know what Carl was thinking, but on fourth down, you don't throw the ball 2 yards in front of the end zone with defenders. You got to at least throw it in the end zone and hope a tip, a great catch, third and Renfro could get you out of it, something. You gave your team no chance when you threw it about 3 yards in front of the end zone with defenders all over your receiver, which made no sense. Great game by the Bengals, Joe Burrow and company. Let me give you some numbers. Carr went 29 for 54, 310, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Jacobs, 13 rushes, 83 yards. Waller, 7 for 76 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow, 24 for 34, 244, 2 touchdowns, no picks. You had Joe Mixon, 17 for 48. And then you had Jamar Chase, 9 receptions for 116 yards. Burrow to Chase. It's a huge QB to wide receiver that's going to be doing it for years in the National Football League. Good game by the Bengals. They move on, and they play the Titans. Let me go to the next game. Highmark Stadium. The game was completely dominated by the Buffalo Bills, who came out the gate 14-zip. 27-3 at half and won 47-17 in a game that I thought the Patriots will keep close, and they didn't. Too much Josh Allen, too much Buffalo Bills at a steamboat against the Patriots. 47-17. Let me give you some numbers. Mac Jones, 24 for 38, 232 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Damian Harris, 9 for 30. Kendrick Bourne, 7 for 77. Let's go to the Buffalo Bills side of the ball. Josh Allen, 21 for 25, 308, 5 touchdowns, no picks. They scored 7 straight touchdowns, not heard of, especially against a New England Patriot team that had a real good defense. You got Singletary, 16 for 81, 2 touchdowns. And Dawson Knox, 5 receptions, 89 yards, also 2 touchdowns. As the Buffalo Bills steamboat the Patriots, 47-17. Now we're going to move on to Sunday. We're going to Raymond James Stadium in a dominated game by Uncle Tom and the Bucs, who led 14-zip and 17-zip at the half and defeated the Philadelphia Eagles 31-15. And I told y'all, I don't know where people thought the Eagles can give the Bucs a game. Talk about they could run against the Bucs. Shaq Barrett was back. Pierre Paul was back. You know they were going to run the ball, so they took away the run. You know Jalen Hurts is not going to carve up the Bucs. It's not going to happen, and you knew Tom Brady would carve up the Eagles. Easy game. I had them on every ticket, teaser, money line, with the line, everything. Bucs prevail. Let me give you some numbers. Hurts, 23 for 43, 258, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Hurts, 8 rushes, 39 yards. And Dallas Goedert, 6 receptions, 92 yards. Now we slide to the other side of the ball. The Buccaneers, Tom Brady, 29 for 37, 271, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Keyshawn Vaughn, 17 rushes, 53 yards, 1 touchdown. And Mike Evans, 9 receptions for 117 yards, 1 touchdown. Great performance by the Tampa Bay Bucs, who are going to host the Los Angeles Rams this coming week, which is going to be a great game. Rams got them the last couple times. They go to Raymond James Stadium, and you know what happened last year when the Saints beat them twice. They went and beat them in the playoffs. So don't sleep on Uncle Tom and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's go to AT&T Stadium. My team will be choking. I'm not surprised. You know, it was easier for me to accept knowing that I know that Dak can't do it in the big game. But of course I'm cheering for my team, even though I teased the Niners up to 10.5, but that's not to say I didn't hope Dallas won. If they won, I just wanted to make sure they didn't blow out Frisco so I could win both sides, my team and my ticket. But it didn't work like that. My ticket won, but my team lost. Another disappointment show out for the Cowboys. They were down 10-6 early, 16-7 at the half. Got a key interception by Jimmy G that you knew was coming. That should have been the turnaround of the game. I thought they would come back and backdoor this victory, but they didn't. I didn't know what Dak thought by running with 13 seconds and not giving the referee the ball. I mean, that goes down to poor coaching. McCarthy, which I'm not big on McCarthy because I keep telling y'all, Aaron Rodgers made him with Green Bay. McCarthy's nothing but an average coach. If you ask me, Dan Quinn's our guy. If I'm Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, you got to get Dan Quinn to run this team. Dan Quinn took the Atlanta Falcons to the Super Bowl a few years back. Didn't know how to overcome adversity when it hit. Hopefully he learned from that. He's the coach that we need. He's got some hot sauce into his style. I would hate that we let Quinn go elsewhere and re-sign McCarthy. That is not the answer. Or even Kellen Moore. I'd rather have Quinn than Moore. Moore's young, offensive-minded, hasn't been through anything. Quinn been through the roads. Quinn been to the Super Bowl, lost to one of the most amazing Super Bowls ever, up 28-3 in the third quarter with 3 minutes, and lost. That's the kind of guy I want. I want a guy that went through that. Because going through that is going to wake you up severely. Severely. Bring in Dan Quinn, let him run our team. Hopefully, we can start winning a playoff game or two and take it to that next level. But final score, Niners 23-17. Let me give you some numbers. Jimmy G, 16 for 25, 172, 1 interception. Mitchell, 27 for 96 yards. Big game for Mitchell, 1 touchdown. And Brandon Ayuk, 5 receptions, 66 yards. Debo ran the ball 10 times for 72. 3 receptions for 38, all big plays by Debo, which I love. Debo's a football player. Other side of the ball, Dak Prescott, 23 for 43, 254, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Ezekiel Elliott, 12 rushes, 31 yards. That's not going to cut it. We got to find out what we're going to do with Zeke because he ain't producing for nothing. And last but not least, Dalton Short, 7 receptions, 89 yards. As the San Francisco 49ers defeated my Dallas Cowboys 23-17 at AT&T Stadium, and now they go out the Lambeau Field to face the Cheeseheads. Good luck to the Niners. Let's go to Arrowhead Stadium. Got a couple minutes before I wrap this up. In a game that I thought would come down to the wire, me and a lot of aficionados, Steelers went up 7-0 after the first quarter. Looked like it was going to be a game, and the next thing you know, boop, 35 unanswered for the Kansas City Chiefs, and Pat Mahomes went up 35-7, and that's all she wrote. Before you know it, it was a 42-21 victory for the Chiefs. I just thought Big Ben with Juju coming back, them playing for Big Ben, the way they made it in the playoffs, I just thought they were going to bring it down to the wire, and I was totally wrong. The Chiefs rolled them in the second half, and it was all she wrote. Let me give you some numbers. Big Ben, 29 for 44, 215, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Harris, 12 rushes, 29 yards, ran soft. Harris ran soft. And James Washington, 2 receptions, 37 yards, 1 touchdown. Other side of the ball, Pat Mahomes, 30 for 39, 400 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 pick. Great day for Pat Mahomes. McKinnon, who's I told y'all, is making the Chiefs a better team, coming out the backfield, able to receive and run the ball. And when they get Hilaire back next week, they're even going to be tougher. McKinnon, 12 rushes, 61 yards. Travis Kelce, 5 receptions, 108 yards, 1 touchdown. As the Chiefs steamboat the Pittsburgh Steelers, 42-21. Keep your head up, Felix. It's always next year for you and my Cowboys. And now the Buffalo Bills come into Arrowhead next week, which is going to be a wonderful football game. And last but not least, we're going to SoFi Stadium as the Rams, in a lopsided game, defeated Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals 34-11 in SoFi Stadium. Arizona never had a chance. I tried to talk to my boy Sportsbook Jeff, who's biased with Arizona. I told him, no Hopkins. Connor's not 100. Kyle is still not 100. I don't see how they're going to beat the Rams, who are fully decked beside 2 back-end defensive backs and safeties. But they filled them in with Weddle and some other guy. And, Ramsey's running that back of the boat. Then you got Donald up front with Floyd, Miller. I mean, the Rams are clicking on all cylinders. Sonny Michel, Cam Akers is back. Stafford looked like the guy they were looking for. Now, there's a big test for them next week as they go to Raymond James Stadium. But let me give you some numbers of this game. 34-11 victory by the Rams. Kyler Murray, 19 for 34, 137, 2 picks. Horrible game for Kyler Murray. Edmonds, 8 rushes, 28 yards. Christian Kirk, 6 receptions, 51 yards. Other side of the ball, Matthew Stafford, 13 for 17, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Sonny Michel, 13 rushes, 58 yards. And Cooper Kupp, who started out mad slow, ended up with 5 receptions, 61 yards, 1 touchdown, and a great victory for McVay and the Los Angeles Rams, who now travel to Raymond James Stadium to play the Bucs, who they have beaten, I think, 2 straight times. So this is going to be a huge game in Raymond James Stadium next week. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me hit y'all real quick with this little beat. Every Friday, tap in, open sessions and giveaways. Al York Sports, I'm feeling myself again. I'm feeling natural again. Lightheaded for 2 weeks. I don't know what to feel, what was going on, but I'm back, y'all. And you know I'm going to bring y'all to business, man. And with that, hold your head. I love y'all. Stephen A. Smith, you a buster. And I'm going to leave it like that. Al York Sports, you want to holler at me anywhere, anytime, let me know. I'll be there ready to rock with you, dog. Because you a clown and you know I know. I'll leave it like that, 100.